Yo, 2009 Silverado 1500. This victim's complaining about a clunking noise at a stop and go, and he had an aftermarket warranty on it, and I don't do warranties, so he had to take it to a different place. It's actually the last place I actually worked a decade ago. I got fired from that place because I wasn't good enough for their attitude and their ambiance and their 5-star reviews. If you ever want to know anything about 5-star reviews, all you got to do is Google how to get 5-star reviews. You'll figure it out pretty good. It's probably right up there with getting rid of the dislikes on YouTube. Anyways, this victim, he got some new motor mounts, I see. They got that on an aftermarket warranty. Apparently they fixed an oil leak too. We got that all taken care of, I see. And they lubricated this slip yoke because it squeaks a lot. Sometimes you lubricate that and it kind of goes away until the oil dries up, and then it'll start squeaking again. Anywho, the noise isn't gone. That transmission mount looks kind of okay. Don't think that's a problem. Drive shaft's nice and tight. What do I see over here? Oh. I think they missed that. I found this local company that sells the middle leaf. They call it a clip leaf or a number 2 leaf because it's only a 2-leaf system or a 3-leaf system. He gave me a couple of these bolts. They're round on the bottom, so you can never grab on those unless you got a vice grip or something. So I'll be replacing those. First thing I'm going to do is get this bolt out of here. I'm going to try to just grind it down a little bit. I got down to the threads, so now I can just get a 15 millimeter on here and hopefully it'll just come right out. Like so. See? There's this bracket that's riveted on to the middle leaf. The aftermarket one's actually bolted. So I'm gonna have to cut like half of this bracket off so I can get the leaf spring out. I'm just gonna use a cutoff wheel for that. That should be all I need to do there. I have the axle supported now so it doesn't come flying down on me. I have a couple of U-bolts I need to take off. These are 21 millimeter on this. You have the option to buy new. I got a feeling I'll be able to reuse these. They're kind of tight. Loosen them up a little by hand with a jack pole. I'd say them U-bolts are pretty much done. I better go buy some new ones for this. And that ain't right. Got a little extra rust and goo on here. I could use a chipping hammer and knock that stuff loose. I got this air nibbler thing I can use though. Looks like it's still an axle tube. Might as well disconnect this shock while I'm under here. These are 21 millimeters. That might give me a little extra room to deal with because I'll be able to let the axle down more if I need to. Never use your snap-on ratchet for a hammer. Now I can take this top piece off. I can let the axle down ever so gingerly. That should be enough. And all this junk comes out all in one piece. Gotta watch out for that brake line. Don't want to be bending that all up. Now I can get this bolt out of here. Wow, that's really coming out nice. Want to kind of make sure these are kind of clean and rust free. Don't forget them. Just going to hit this with a rough file and just kind of knock all this rust off of here until it's smooth enough. That really wanted to come out of there. My new bolt. And that'll be like that for now. I have to get these clamps off of here. These are 15 millimeter. There's a bolt and then there's a sleeve. All right, that's ready to go back in. Gonna try to clean the rust off of this a little bit. I'm going to kind of screw the axle up a little bit. Get this nut started. They're using a 9/16 on this. I can imagine these are about 47 foot-pounds. That's just there to squish everything down a little. You can let this back down. Might as well put these sleeves and clamps on next. These little rubber grommet thingies. I can't imagine these little rubbers are going to do very much good for very long, but I'll put them in there. I wouldn't go any more than probably 35 foot-pounds on these clamps. I can let this back down. Put this pad under here. Bring it back up. Put the pin in the hole. I think I got this cleaned up good enough. Got some new U-bolts here. It's a good idea to make sure that the threads are all the same all the way around. That way you know you got it good and square. About 100 foot-pounds on those feel about right. I'm going to give this one last tweak. Make sure that's all the way tight. Seemed a little tall, so I'm going to whack a little off the top. Put my shock back in, about 85 foot-pounds on that. Unload the suspension and call it a win. Now I just got to do the same to the other side. Okay, bye.